I'm here with Jeff now, and he's head of environmental projects. We're actually based at the greenhouse, which, would it be fair to say, in the loosest terms, it's your head office?
Yeah, our woodland. We've got about 2 hectares of woodland here, which we've slowly developed over the last 7 years or so, from wasteland into what you see now. All the trees you can see here are planted by us, and we've focused mainly on hazels because of the red squirrels here. Beehives
here as well, and going back to the red squirrels, that's indigenous to the Isle of Wight. There's no grey squirrels, so it's something to be protected and cherished.
That's right, there's no grey squirrels on the island, and we want to keep it that way.
And so when we're looking at, the island home of Liz Earle here at the greenhouse, but even in the offices, there's all these environmental projects that you don't just look at the Liz Earle brand from the ingredients being environmental or sustainable. It's actually even your energy sources in the building. Tell us some of these stories.
Yes, so our heating is ground source heating, so there's virtually no fuel used at all in our heating system. Our rainwater is collected. We've saved something in the region of 6 to 7 million gallons of water since we've been here, just from flushing toilets.
Wow.
We have PV panels on the roof, so we're generating electricity which we're feeding back into the grid. But I think the thing we're most proud of is our waste disposal system. So we compost 100% of our food waste here. It's a unique process. It's designed so it can take food waste from our kitchens. And everything that we grow here, we grow in our own produced compost. So we grow a lot of heirloom tomatoes, which last year we had so many tomatoes we had to give them away. We just couldn't keep up with using them. And also a lot of botanical ingredients. So whenever we add a botanical ingredient to our one of our products, I always look and see if I can grow it.
And then everyone in the office can experience it, see what the plant's like, taste it if it's edible. Because you're saying the borage, for example, there's all parts of that that can be edible that you're growing up there.
Borage is 100% edible, and it grows like billio, and you can't stop it. It's such a good thing to have.
The hairless kiwis, they were fascinating. They're just a new thing for you.
Cocktail kiwis. Everyone thinks you can't grow kiwis in the UK. Well, they grow halfway up the mountains in China, so they're going to grow here. But in terms of the herbs, I mean, rosemary, for instance, is a huge one for us. And obviously there's rosemary in the cleanse and polish. So we would always have rosemary and lavender growing here. But there's also some of the more unusual things. So some of the things in the hair care. Blue sea kale. So we grow blue sea kale here. Easy to grow as a garden plant, but it's protected in the wild. So
we could have our Liz Earle garden at home, couldn't we?
You could easily.
What a happy and healthy environment for everyone to work in.
Yeah, it's about the people here as much as anything, and putting these things in, people can come and wander in here, you can have meetings in here, and people quite often do, or just at lunchtime, just recharging your batteries. And there's a lot of data on green spaces in the workplace and how much benefit they have. I think we're so used to it, we think it's the norm, but when people come in, they're really shocked by all the things that
it is not the norm. It's so refreshing, so modern, and so forward thinking. To look at the Liz Earle brand name, not just from products but from the environment and the offices and everywhere, to create that happy, healthy space that gives us great products to use at home.